Hey guys, Darren here. Wanted to start this real quick by saying if you like and enjoy what we're doing, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It makes us higher in the algorithms of the great and mighty YouTube. And also, if you are so inclined, please consider joining us on Patreon, Mayhem Country Living. And you get a lot more bonus stuff and behind the scenes stuff. Now, we'll start the video. Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Someone had sent me a question and said, is it too late to start prepping? Is it even worth prepping now, the way everything is? And I thought for a second. Initially, my answer would be, no, not at all. Not at all. Unless you were planning on dying by the end of the week. If that's the case, then don't prep. Just don't. That is the only reason I think you would not want to fall into preparedness, into the path of self-awareness, independence, free thinking. Someone had asked one time, an author, when was the best time to plant a tree? And he thought for a minute, and he said, 20 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is today. Everything is a lot more expensive today. Away she goes. It is not beyond the realm of normal and regular everyday for someone, even at these prices, to begin setting aside and planning and preparing and having a good preparedness plan within a month or so. Beginning to have one. There's no problem at all, in my opinion, to having set aside enough food for each person in your house for 30 days, if you're serious and committed to doing it. Well, how would I do that? I don't make that much money. I don't have that much money. Okay, well, here's something. Take a look at all the McDonald's sacks in your car and the Starbucks coffee cups. Well, there you go. It's all in what you want. It's not terribly hard to do. You do have to make some sacrifices. Don't eat out all the time. You might have to change some of your patterns, some of your thinking. You might have stinking thinking, and you might need to change some of that stuff around. There's a lot of different ways to do preparedness and setting aside. There's nothing worse as a father, as a husband, or as a provider. One of their family members come to you when something bad has happened, natural disaster, something like that, and say, Daddy, I'm hungry. You have failed them as a husband and a father and a provider at that point. That's harsh. That's the way it is. I would go so far as to say that people who live like that do not deserve the trust and the love that these people place in you. That's me as a father, as a husband, as a provider. It is not hard to set aside and plan and have procedures put into place. Have an extra fire extinguisher at your house. Have a few cases of bottles of water stored away if that's what you want to do. An extra 90-day supply of medications that you can get if you just ask your doctor, for the most part. This is not the cool, sexy stuff. that you see on the TV shows. Notice once I have not mentioned guns or zombies or anything like that. Just planning and setting aside for natural emergencies, natural disasters, regular life-changing events. Nothing supernatural, exotic, science fiction kind of stuff. That, in a nutshell, is what I think. Is it too late to start prepping? Nope, not at all. Not if you're willing to do it. Yes, it will be more expensive. Yes, you will find limits on certain things if you want to buy things. But that's it. There's a lot of ways to get around. So again, it's not hard to do. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, mayhemcountryliving@gmail.com, dtailer17@bham.rr.com. Either one, that'll get you. These are strange times. I will give you that. But that is all the more reason to prepare and set aside, so you can take care of your people.